Okay, so first of all, you're going to want to put on a moisturizer. That is if you want your skin, if you want your foundation to go on smoothly. Even if I do have oily skin after I wash my face is obviously dry. And if I put on my foundation without applying a moisturizer beforehand, it's hard to blend it into my skin, and just throughout the day my skin feels really tight and dry. If you don't want your skin to panic and produce more oil than it should, you should put a moisturizer. So I've already done that, and then now you're going to want to apply a primer if you want to. Usually I would use the L'Oreal Base Magic Primer, or sometimes the Laura Mercier Foundation Primer. I'm not going to use one today. Just some people like to do their concealer first so that you won't have to put on too much foundation since you already have a little bit of coverage on your face. But I'm going to do it my way. So the foundation that I will be using is Rimmel London's Lasting Finish Foundation. I'm in the color 400 Natural Beige. So I just shake this up and put a little bit on the back of my hand, just about that much. And then taking my Essence of Beauty foundation brush, I'm just taking that, and first I put it on my cheeks. And I like to do cross-hatch motions, like this way first and then the other way afterwards, just so that I won't have any streaks. Then I do my nose and my chin. And then whatever is left on my hand, I just use that for my forehead. I start in the middle and then I just blend it going outwards. And then without putting on any more product, I use the rest of what's left on the brush to go over my eyelids. Okay, now that I'm done with that, I take my MAC concealer. This is the Studio Fix Concealer in NW30. I take my ring finger and just apply a little bit of this under my eyes with tapping motions. Blending brush from Eco Tools, and I use that to blend the concealer even more, just so that it will look natural and evenly blended. When I put on my concealer under my eyes, I like to start right here and then blend it going outwards, and then go back in here, and then blend it into my inner corners, just because that I find that it brightens my eyes up even more and makes me look more awake. And I noticed on me, this is where it's darkest, so I concentrate there and then just blend it. Then I go under my nose right here. Women naturally get red right around the nose. Any other imperfection that I might have. And redness. Okay, now that I'm done with my foundation and my concealer, I wait for about a minute or two for that to sink into my skin. Okay, so if I want more full coverage, I would use my Fashion 21 Two-Way Cake. This one is with the papaya extract. But if I just want to set my foundation and my concealer, I would just use the Rimmel Stay Matte. This is in Silky Beige. And this was in my Hits and Misses video, and this was a miss. But I just use this for like a more natural look, because it doesn't really have good coverage, and I don't want to waste it. So I will use this today. And then to apply that, I use my e.l.f. flat top brush. So after I put on my powder, I apply my bronzer. I usually now use the Prestige XL bronzer, which looks like this, because it's really big and it actually smells good. So I use the e.l.f. Professional Total Face Brush for this. I put that on my temples, on my cheeks, and on my jawline. I stopped with bronzer because I put on my blush on and my lipstick after I put on my eyeshadow, because I do my bronzer and then I do my eyeshadow, mascara, and then blush, because the blush and the lipstick that I use depends on what eyeshadow I have on. It really depends on my mood, but my foundation, my concealer, my powder, and the bronzer, it's always the same. So after I do all of my makeup, like I do my eyebrows, my eyeshadow, my mascara, my lipstick, and my blush, I use this e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. I spray this about 2 to 3 times all over my face and then wait for that to dry, or if I'm in a hurry, I take this brush again and I just dab it on, just dab like that around my face so that the mist will set into my skin. So that is my foundation routine. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you in my next one. Bye.